Yeah,
This is a big match, and someone said it. That old guy on that old English guy that wears glasses said, "This is a big match. We're going to see who's who." So this is a big match because we're going to find out. And I think both teams have firepower, but I think
yeah,
the key difference in this game is that Chelsea's back four is suspect. So this is going to be a high scoring game, but Chelsea may give up too many goals. What do you think, Afolabi? Yeah,
I quite agree with you. The basic
and it's
difference
going to be in
here,
Anfield. Yeah.
the difference here is the Chelsea backline is so susceptible to conceding goals. Both of them have goals in them, they can score, but the Liverpool defense is watertight. Chelsea, not
Yeah.
as much. So I think this will be the difference between the two teams, really.
Also quickly though, Liverpool doesn't really have a strong CDM. They've got what's the guy, McAllister and the other guy. Those guys are
McAllister,
good, but they don't.
Sigloski or something.
Yeah, they use those two guys in midfield, but they don't really have a strong CDM. So
And
that's going
then
to leave
that guy from Denmark, that half-caste boy, Gravison, is it?
Gravison. Okay,
Gravenberg
yeah,
is German. Gravenberg.
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 So that's going to hurt Liverpool a little bit, but I think overall Chelsea is very susceptible. So what are your thoughts, Kunle?
Liverpool are going to be traditionally very difficult to beat on their home ground.
Yeah.
They're the tough Northerners against the Southern softies, as they will call them, from Chelsea. And there's only 4 points in it. I think Liverpool are on 18 points. Chelsea are on 14 points. So, I mean, if Chelsea win, they will get within 1 point. But this is Anfield, and Anfield is not an easy
This
place to go
means
to.
this means more.
Yes, it's not an easy place to go to, even at the best of times, no matter how good or how fantastic or wonderful they think they're doing. So I expect some fireworks from Liverpool. Chelsea are on the up. I am really excited about this game. I do think Chelsea have got a chance to get at Liverpool and take 3 points from them, but I think it's going to be like a draw or an eventful draw, like a
Yeah,
3-3
we'll
draw.
see. Yeah, I'm going to give. I'm not going to say my own views. I'll give a slight edge to Liverpool, but this game looks like it's going to be a high scoring draw.
Yeah, so on the Liverpool Chelsea match, I think it's going to be a high scoring match because going by the Liverpool defense, as you've rightly pointed out, I don't see that Liverpool defense holding the Diogo Jota,
No, you mean Chelsea's defense?
Salah.
Chelsea's back four. Chelsea.
Yes. Sorry, Chelsea back for that's what I mean.
Too much
So
Ogogoro like me. Oh.
I
Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see the Chelsea back for holding Salah, Diogo Jota, and the other guy. So I think it's gonna be a high scoring match, probably up to like 3 or 4 goals in that match. And going by how Liverpool are still in at the top of the league, I don't think they want to take that match for granted. I don't see
No, they're
them
gonna go
losing
all
that
out.
match.
Yeah, they're gonna
I
go all
don't
out.
see them losing that match. But the
Yeah.
Chelsea, like at the moment, Chelsea are still trying to get their act together. The team is not well blended, and you can't compare the unity in Liverpool team with the Chelsea
Yeah.
team.
Slot has done
Uh,
a good job.
they're
Sloot has done a
still
good
trying
job with
to
Liverpool.
they're still trying to mend. So with that, I will give Liverpool an edge to win. And both coaches are new, so they want to impress, and I think the first matches together. So I want to go with Liverpool, but you never can tell.
Yeah, you
The
never
time
can tell.
there are some matches you see that Chelsea will not perform. That is the match you just see them start playing as if
This
their
is their
life
first
depends
real
on them.
test of the year. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we'll
even
see.
both of them, sef.
But
Both
and
of
we
them,
know
sef.
that Chelsea has
Liverpool has been getting
uh,
some
Chelsea has the
not
most
quite strong.
explosive offense, but it doesn't mean yet because, like you said, when you start meeting teams like Arsenal and Man City, it's a different story. But yeah. So what are your
Yeah,
thoughts on
yeah.
Falabi before we go back to Kunle? Yeah.
Yeah, I quite agree with Said and Kule. At Anfield, it's going to be very, very difficult to beat Liverpool. And if you look at the Liverpool team, the structure of that team is still basically the same thing. There appears to be chemistry in the forward line, whether it is Luis Diaz, Darwin Nunes, Mo Salah, or Diogo Jota. There is a lot of understanding and chemistry in the forward areas. Now,
Hmm.
what Anna Slot has tried to do is to make them more defensively solid and not as gung ho as they were under Jurgen Klopp. But for Chelsea, Maresca is one of the disciples of Pep Guardiola who like to play
And he's doing a good job.
football. Yes, they like to go forward and forget about whatever it is at the back. So the only type of football that can give the Liverpool team kind of problem is when you sit back and defend it. And I don't see Maresca playing that kind of football with Chelsea. So it's going to be a either a high scoring draw or a narrow win by Liverpool, maybe 4-3 or 3-2.
Yeah, and I think we all agree. So if I was going to do lotto today, especially for my friends like Saeed, who's like me, you should just bet 10,000 naira over 2.5. Over 2.5. Over 2.5.
Liverpool win or draw for me. Liverpool win or draw.
Yeah, I'm going to say over 2.5. Over 2.5 goals.
They might not win.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm going to go with the crafty Cockneys.
Which one is that? Stop now.
I'm going to go with Chelsea.
Children China.
I'm going to be obtuse.
You're a lawyer. That's what you like to do now.
Like I said, some matches you don't believe Chelsea we put some very good play. That is when let us not be surprised.
That guy is dangerous. Madueke is dangerous.
Cole Palmer is the boy on fire, but Salah is also on fire. And
also, but they have Madueke. Chelsea has Madueke.
Liverpool have lots of guns. Chelsea have one big gun. But Liverpool have like lots of different guns, and there's one particular one that's very dangerous. So that's the scary thing about Liverpool.
But the only thing is that Liverpool they're susceptible. They only have, to be honest with you, they only have 2 midfielders. So they're also susceptible.
They're playing their youth team on when they're playing in Anfield. The crowd is the 12th man. It's nothing like any other stadium football field in English Premier League. I will tell you that those fans, they're awful.
The other would have been telling us Palmer is the best thing since French fries.
Yeah, the fantastic sense of humor.
Palm fries. Palm fries.
Their fantastic sense of humor, exciting people are. They will let you have it. And they shout. They force referees to give penalties and to refuse free kicks. If you actually, that's the main thing. The crowd intimidates the ref into getting. I've not seen any other crowd do that. So in such a well-organized way as Liverpool does. And they are mad. They're like Celtic barbarians up there. It's very scary for the English and the Gordon's dry gin brigade.
Yeah, I do think Liverpool will win, but we just want to keep an eye on Chelsea because they're dangerous. But I think Liverpool should win. But I do think that the game is going to be tough, but I think it's going to be high scoring. Yeah.
And that defensive midfield, those two players, the Argentinian Fernandez.
Chelsea win, I think it will be down to one of their special players. Liverpool need to keep an eye on Cole Palmer. The guy is a special talent.
On Cole Palmer.
This is the kind of game Cole Palmer would love. He would relish because he's a boy in form. He's a golden boy right now. Golden balls. He would love to shine.
From my own perspective and what I'm seeing here, I think it's still going to boil down on which of the team defense is going to hold on. Because right now, if you are looking at both team attack now, both team attack they have very good substitute and very good players that can start. From what I'm seeing now, most likely Chelsea might want to play Madueke, Palmer, and Sancho and Jackson up front. And if you check their bench, they have very good substitute too. Felix is on the bench, Neto is on the bench, and Nkunku too. That's 3 substitutes that can come in and that can still destroy Liverpool. You understand?
Yeah, so they won't start them.
They won't start them.
But they'll bring them later.
Right now, right. If you look at Liverpool up front too, we are talking about Salah, Jota, and Diaz. And they have some super sub too. If you check their super sub, they still have this guy on the bench. This new guy they just bought, Chiesa, Gakpo is on the bench, and Nunes too is on the bench. These are 3 substitutes that they can put. They can bring in, and so like I said, it's still going to boil down on which of the team defense is going to hold this attacking.
Yeah, I think so. What do you think?
You have a resurgent Sancho, Nicholas Jackson that wants to become the next Drogba, and Cole Palmer. So I'm not writing them off.
What he's
saying is that this is going to be this is an attacking game on both sides.
It's going to be a cracker. It's going to be
Atlanta.
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 Atlanta. Atlanta.
Both teams gonna score, but if you are looking at the defense of Liverpool now, I think they can hold up. Alexander Arnold, Konate, Van Dijk, and Robertson. But if you are looking at Chelsea, you'll be seeing Gusto, Tosin, Adarabioyo,
It's like the whole
Kobe,
English
and
league is
Diego.
made up of Nigerians.
These are defenders that
Yes.
they have not really established themselves, really. To me, for my own opinion.
No, it sounds good because what you're stating is that this game, I still think I think Liverpool win, but like you said, this game we don't really know because both teams can really attack. So their defense, one team's
both
defense
teams can attack,
or goalkeeper will have to take it to another level. What are your thoughts, Falabi?
Yeah.
I agree with you. If there's one thing that Anna Slot has done under Jurgen Klopp, Robertson and Trent Arnold, they play very high, more like wing backs. But what Anna Slot has done is to make them withdraw to the midfield and not play as high, because when they are on the counter, there are gaps behind the fullbacks. So he's more of a control kind of coach. He likes his team to keep possession, not the high pressing, Jurgen press, high pressure kind of game that Klopp likes. So he's more of a
he's backed it up a little bit. He's calmed it down. Yeah,
he's more mellow and calm. If Liverpool score first, expect them to try and control the game, control the tempo, and not go all out attacking. But for Maresca and Chelsea, expect something similar to what Guardiola plays: high defensive line, fullbacks starting at it, and they'll just push on to the wings. And that might be their undoing, because defensively, if you look at their stats, it's not very encouraging compared to Liverpool.
No. And Liverpool can use the long ball to Salah and just break that high line.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kunle, last thoughts, Kunle, and then we'll come out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still going to equate it to Chelsea. I think they've got a fantastic midfield. They've got some dangerous strikers and informed wingers. And if they win this game, they'll get within 1 point of Liverpool. And it's not that I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm just anti-Liverpool in every part of my being.
I'm anti-Arsenal.
Yes. Liverpool is my number one enemy in football. So, for many reasons, including which my greatest rival, my sister that lives right next door, has also been a Liverpool fan for almost as long as me, since '83. I take the piss out of her because she was originally Tottenham and she switched from Tottenham to Liverpool in the '80s. But I've stuck to you. And what we're going through in United now, we went through it in the '80s. All of the '80s, we're finishing 5th, 6th. We're not winning anything. I think we won one FA Cup with Roy, what's his chap's name? Ron Atkinson, big Ron. We didn't do that much, but
Kool-Aid, you won't see them win. You have to do like a Moses. You stand on the mountain and say, after I die, they will win. Like Moses looking at Israel. Promised land. Your great grandchildren will see the promised land.
Well, we work together. So I mean, it's that Monday morning. It's that Monday morning.
Oh yeah, I'm just kidding you. I'm kidding you. Yeah.
No. I mean, that's that Monday morning face that you want to give your sister if it's all gone horribly wrong. Good morning. And I don't even need to talk about it. I just smile at her in the morning. And
she'll know what it means.
So I'm going to go for Chelsea. I mean, I'm just naturally inclined to go for Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yeah. And I think, Saeed, who are you going? You're going for Liverpool. Oh yeah, finish, Kool-Aid. Finish. Yeah.
Yeah. Looking logically, everyone is thinking Liverpool actually do well against the big teams, funnily enough. It's the small teams I get. They always say that they steal from the rich and they give to the poor. And ironically, having that reputation, the last team they lost to was Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, which is where.
So that's Liverpool's problem. They'll lose against the small teams, or struggle or draw or drop points against the small teams. So I do think realistically Liverpool should win this, but I just think that Chelsea have got a bit of a dog in this fight. And
this is the first big match of the year too. Yeah. So last thought, real quickly, because Saeed wanted to say something. What do you want to say, Saeed? Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to continue from where Mr. Kunle stopped. So, to make the league very interesting, if Chelsea can scoop probably a win, man, the league is open.
We'll see what happens.
Like Yeah, I think
We're
about
dreaming,
dividing
really, though. Liverpool, Anfield, 3 points. I'm not really, but I'm dreaming. I'm actually dreaming. It
Just
would be
maybe a
wonderful.
draw. Maybe a draw. Yeah.
Yeah, in
My
that match,
head knows
I don't
Liverpool
think,
is going to win. My
I
heart
don't think
says
there'll be a
Chelsea.
draw.
Yeah.
No,
Because
someone's going
if
to
both
get
teams
killed.
score it,
I don't think it's going to be a draw. You're right. I thought it was
The
going
game is
to be
on
four,
Sunday,
but
yeah, I
thank
don't
God.
think.
Yeah.
someone is going to get killed on Sunday. There will be an execution.
Yeah.
All
There
right.
will be
So
winners and losers.
very good show. So take us out, Afolabi. Thank you guys. Yeah.
Okay, it's been a wonderful show. Liverpool, Chelsea, big game on Sunday. We'll probably be back at the end of the game to review the game. I'm from Kule, Saeed, and Mustafa. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you guys. Nice one. Okay.